Alright, a lot has happened. Let's go over it. Sorry, I didn't upload for a week. That last video took a lot of time. What's up, family? Now I know what you're thinking. You're like, yo, CK, this ain't your office. Well, temporarily, I am not in my office. My office is, it's an utter mess right now. It's being rearranged, being all set up and everything, so these videos are gonna look a little bit better. So for right now, for this video, we're gonna be out here in my living room. Excuse the toys, and those aren't mine, I swear. I have to say, super huge thank you to you guys. You guys really enjoyed my last video. For those who haven't seen it yet, it was a complete biography, like documentary, like a complete breakdown of Mitchell Robinson's career up until him being a New York Knick. Like I said in that, I'm going to be doing a new series called Knicks Stories. I'm working on the second one right now. It was requested by you guys. Every video on the Knicks Stories series, I'm going to have you guys request them, and we'll be doing those. Your patience has been amazing. I appreciate you guys so much. Again, I'm so sorry. I'm working on it so I can get back to doing videos regularly, okay? I've tried my best over here. These videos take a lot of time for me to edit. You see these edits I put in these videos? All right, enough mumbo jumbo. I took about like 3 minutes talking about nothing. Let's get into the news here. Hey, what's up, family? Real quick, yeah, I know my hair is... So I'm editing this video that you're watching right now, and I realized that I did not mention anything about Kadeem Allen and Noah Vonleh. So I'm gonna cut some of the fluff from the video, and I'm gonna take a few seconds to talk about them. For those who don't know, we signed Noah Vonleh and Kadeem Allen last week to contracts. Now, Noah Vonleh, for people who don't know who he is a power forward center. I mean, he could play the center, but he's a valuable piece. He's one of those guys that was a high lottery pick out of Indiana University. I'm going off at the top of my head right now, and he has the ability to be he still could be a pretty good solid player, and this is why I'm pretty happy about this piece, especially after losing Kyle O'Quinn. He does a lot of the same things. He's an offensive rebound machine. He has the ability to be a rim protector. It was something he kind of did in Indiana, but he also has something that I feel is the most valuable. He has the ability to be a stretch 4 and a stretch 5, so I'm looking forward to putting him in the mix somewhere. I mean, he could probably get some minutes off the 4, off the 5, because, you know, we still don't have KP, and in my opinion, we're low on 4s. I mean, we're probably gonna start Kevin Knox at the 4, and then after that, I'm trying to think. So he's gonna get some play time at the 4, and I think he's gonna be a nice valuable piece, and he could possibly be with us in the long term. Who knows? I like that pickup. Now, Kadeem Allen is the one that's a little bit of a mystery to me. Mind you, he's a good player. He played a little bit more point guard than shooting guard, which is his actual position, last year with the Boston Celtics. I think what you would most know Kadeem Allen for is, I can't remember if it was last year, but in the it was the G League. It wasn't D League when he did it. In the G League, he scored 46 points. I don't remember, again, this is all off the top of my head. He scored 46 points, but 46 was like the league high amount scored in the summer or in the G League last year. Kadeem Allen is a very solid defensive player. He's another product out of Arizona. I don't know what it is that we have, what obsession we have with Arizona players. We just got Alonzo Trier and Trier, whatever, and now we got him. He has the ability to score around the rim. His jumper is clean. It's very clean, but it's inconsistent, especially at the pro level. In G League, it looked great, but in the pro level, his shot was inconsistent. He was scoring more around the rim. But what really impresses me is his ability to see the offense. He can play a little bit of point guard. He could be exactly what Fizdale likes, and he can just be a guard and play the guard position. My 2 cents on both those pickups, I like them. I mean, I feel like Allen gives us depth at in the G League. I don't know if he's gonna break the roster. It's gonna be between him, Trier, and Ron Baker right now. They're all like the lower echelon when it comes to our guards right now. So I don't know which ones make the rosters, which one goes to G League. Noah Vonleh is definitely gonna get some burn. I'm 100% sure about that. I really like that Noah Vonleh pickup. He still has a lot to learn. We've seen what David Fizdale has done with bigs in Memphis and in Miami, excuse me. I like that pickup, and I like the fact that he could possibly bring out the potential out of him, but he's a project. We got him for cheap, and we'll see what happens. It's like midnight, and I'm editing, and I had to put this in, so enjoy the rest of this video. I'm cutting out a lot of stuff from this video because I needed to mention this. All right, much love, y'all. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't subscribed. The New York Knicks. Now, I mentioned this a little bit later. I've also seen homies like the Knicks Film Room. I've seen Sim over at Another Knicks. Like, all these guys, we've all been mentioning it. it just seems a little bit different this year compared to the past. Now, for those who don't follow any of the Knicks players on Instagram or even follow the Knicks channel on Instagram, we've been seeing a lot more workout videos of these guys, like their grind throughout the offseason. Now, I know that the new trend, especially now with social media being as big as it is, the new trend is for you to film your progress, film your work, and a lot of people have been doing it. Like we see LeBron James doing it all the time. We're seeing now, you know, a lot of these bigger players show their work and showing what they're doing in their workouts and stuff. So for the Knicks to have the majority of our key players doing the same things has been remarkable. I mean, we've already seen the Frank Ntilikina workouts before Summer League. Now we're seeing a little bit of light work from Kevin Knox, a little bit. He doesn't show much, but Kevin Knox a little bit, and so on and so forth. Emmanuel Mudiay, definitely Trey Burke, who was doing work over at Dickman Park. Like, we've got all of these different things, and it's just really cool to see. And it really made me think, like, is this something that we've seen before? Like, I'm not accustomed to this, and I'm really enjoying it. Like, the excitement is already there for the season because we have so much to look forward to with this season, with the new coach and with the new atmosphere, the new energy, the new love, the new culture for the New York Knicks right now. And to see these kind of aspects and these kind of things is really, really exciting. Now, another news that I'm sure everybody knows about and everybody was, well, at least I have been loving. Our boy, our coach, David Fizdale, has finally made his trip to Latvia last week, and he has been spending time with Kristaps Porzingis, and we've been seeing it all through his girl Natasha's IG page, and we've been seeing it through other forms of social media, him hanging out with KP, you know, doing KP's daily routine in Latvia and stuff like that. I love this so much. The first person I think of is Greg Popovich. Greg Popovich, for people who don't know the story, during the drafting process with Tim Duncan, before the Spurs even made that draft pick, Greg Popovich made a trip out to the Bahamas where Tim Duncan was staying and hung out with him and just got to know him and just got to know his surroundings and where he grew up. And it was the Bahamas? Is it the Bahamas or what? It's one of them, Virgin Islands, Bahamas, one of those places. And just to have that kind of like relationship with a player to a different level really, really makes a difference and really matters. Like, look at the relationship him and Tim Duncan had throughout their entire career. Now, I'm not saying, I am hoping, but I'm not saying that maybe David Fizdale is probably going to be our coach for forever, but I'm hoping he is, and who knows what that kind of relationship could be with him and KP. Because we all know what happened with the whole Phil Jackson situation and KP needing an extension here the next year because his contract's coming up and we don't need to lose him in free agency. So it's something that is beyond basketball and something that you don't see anymore in today's game that I love so much. Like, there's just so many players that, you know, are in this league and have these coaches and have these, you know, figures, especially with the young players, that don't go that extra mile to do these kinds of things. And some could say that it's pandering, some could say that it's kissing up, but to me it's just like old school, just getting to know your player, getting to know your superstar in and out, and getting the best out of them. And I love it. I love it so much. I know I'm late with this because this happened last week, but it's something I really wanted to mention, something I really enjoyed seeing. There's not much going on, guys. It's the off season, which is why I'm working really hard on these Knicks stories videos, because I need to give you guys some stuff in between, because we gotta survive here until it's August. It's August right now, so we gotta make it to at least the end of September with videos and stuff. But I love making these kind of things, these kind of update videos, these kind of things that are going on. But the way you guys have continued to support me even through all this stuff, like I know I keep saying that, blah blah blah, but you guys have to understand, really, really appreciate it. 2K content coming as soon as 2K comes out. We're still talking about all this stuff here, but you guys have been amazing. So again, for all you guys that did not see the last video was about Mitchell Robinson. It was a whole, you know, biography type, you know, documentary type video about Mitchell Robinson. And like I said and mentioned in the beginning of this video and in that video, I'm going to be doing a series called Knicks Stories, where I'll be doing more deep dives in some of these Knicks players that we might not know enough about. And you guys have been giving me all your suggestions. I have 2 selected for the next 2, so for the one that's coming out here at the end of the week and for the next one that's gonna come out next week. But let me know in the comments below who you want to see me talk about. I've been seeing Noah Vonleh. I've of course been seeing Frank. I've been seeing a lot of KP. I even saw one of my favorite ones. I saw someone want me to do one on David Fizdale. Whoever it is, I will look into it and I'll do my best to come up with a video, especially if I feel like their story is something that we don't know enough about. I will definitely go into it, and we'll do that for the next video, okay? Much love to you guys so much. Appreciate you guys so much. Again, the patience from you guys has been amazing. I know you want more content. I promise. I will get on that grind way better. But again, follow me on Twitch, where you will see me. I'm there. We can talk live. I want to hear what you guys have to say. Podcasts are coming. There's so much coming to this channel, and you guys have just been the driving force for all that. I'm so sorry for just sounding so mushy and saying thank you all the time, but you guys don't understand. You guys before I just keep saying thank you and you guys all end up leaving my channel, I'm gonna peace out this video. Catch you in the next one. We out of here. Let's get it. Happy week. I'll see you in the next video. Let's get it.